in age group 20 to 39, 13% of the deaths are due to alcohol. Could you please explain how alcohol affects different age group differently, like adolescent, adults, and old people?
So young people are usually more in the experimental mode. So I think, once they go out of the shelter of their homes, they're out there to experiment and see. There is something that operates quite a bit. It's called peer pressure. So you go with your seniors, and it's if you are able to drink with them and drink to a good capacity so that your seniors are impressed, you get the feeling that you have arrived. Now these are actually cultural issues which kind of draws us to it, and then quite a few of us might start feeling that, look, that's so pleasurable and it makes me feel so involved with the group that this is the way I would rather do it every other day, and then it becomes a habit. Now young people are usually, that's the age when you throw caution to the wind, and that's the reason why every other day you read about these road traffic accidents on the highway, 4 people, young boys or girls, going there on a drive and then going and hitting somebody. The problem is that the fellow who was driving was possibly under the effect of alcohol. There were 3 others also in the car. I presume they must have also been under the effect of alcohol or drugs. But what a sad loss of life. That's the age where they would have had so much potential for the next 60 years to do fantastic things. And it's a tremendous tragic loss of life. Excess of alcohol can cause fits, we know that, epileptic attacks, and it also leads to violence. So violence basically means that you tend to get into more brawls and fights. So if suppose there's an argument, one would have possibly thought of keeping quiet and backtracking if one was sane. But when you are under the effect of alcohol and you find a fellow who's twice your size and very strong, you would still pick up a fight because you are overconfident at times, and then you get thrashed in the process. So violence is another issue. So these are some of the things that happen. Acute liver failure due to excess consumption of alcohol is also known, as is another condition called pancreatitis. So too much of alcohol consumption over a short period, it can sometimes react with the pancreas and it can cause a condition called acute pancreatitis, which can sometimes be fatal. So these are some of the causes why young lives are lost due to alcohol. The middle in the sense maybe the 40s is okay, when it's generally a phase where you seem to be enjoying your party or evening with friends, and the wife's warnings initially have been mild and now it comes as a nagging warning, and yet you're not willing to give up, but you keep promising, okay, maybe next year I'll give it up or cut down, and that next year doesn't come. So that often goes on, and then usually the 40s and 50s are the times when you start realizing that you're often addicted, that you can't do without it. If you start stopping it or try very hard to stop it, you feel very depressed, life seems to lose its meaning, or you start showing signs of liver disease, and then you go to the doctor and he scares you by talking about a liver transplant and so on and so forth. So that's the way normally things evolve.